Hey, what's up everyone? So it's Max here again, and you're probably wondering, well, I get this question a lot. People are wondering, hey, why are there no house updates? What's been going on with your new build of your house? And there's a reason why I haven't done an update is because there's not been really much to update. We've kind of been at a standstill for a while. Well, not really a standstill. Some things have just taken a lot longer. And the electricity or the electrician kind of held it up a little bit, and now we're at the point where we're almost finished, almost ready for final inspection for electricity, and then we're gonna go get our occupancy certificate and stuff like that. But it's just been a while, and it's kind of those things where the project was moving very, very fast, and then it slowed way down. Now keep in mind, I'm doing like 4, 5, 6, 7 flips sometimes at a time. Well, maybe about 6 flips, the most we've ever done at a time. And so we've been busy doing other things, but my house project is kind of taking a back seat, and now it's back on track and things are rolling the way it's supposed to be rolling. It's been a little over a year. September of last year is when we started pouring the footings and poured the slab for the house. And so we're a year later, and this house probably shouldn't have taken a full year, but it did. And I'm not worried about it because time is everything. The reality is, even when I get done, the furniture is still delayed, so I won't be able to move in right away. But let's go inside. Let me show you some of the updates, show you some of the things we still gotta finish, and then give you my projections on when the house will be 100% complete. Let's go. If you're new to this channel, about 19 months ago, I decided to go out. 20 months ago, I decided to go out and buy some land to build my own house. And I originally bought a little over 17 acres. Then I bought more land next to it, a house next to it, and some other things. And I ended up with a little bit more than 20 acres. And so now we're in the garage of this house that's probably 95% complete. But let me show you some of the things that held this house up a little bit, but we're almost at the finish line. Check this out. And so this is the electrical panel. Some of these things had to be kind of redone, but it's no big deal. It just takes time. And with so many contractors being busy, it was hard to, get somebody on board to get it done. Now here's one of my favorite parts of the house. This is all smart wire. So I built a smart house, meaning that it has fiber, it has Cat 6 running everywhere. It means that all of the alarm systems run back to what I'm gonna be standing in right now is actually this server controller room where it's gonna have racks. And this is everything. I mean, this is your upstairs Ethernet. Each room has fiber. Let's see, each room has fiber, 3 Cat 6s, all that stuff in there to make it smart. We have complete, I think it's 38, 48 speakers inside the entire house. They're all ran back to this place, which would be in a server rack, which is gonna be controlled by a company called Control 4 and their hardware and software products that's gonna control this entire house. The house is also gonna be voice activated with a system called josh.ai. Now you're probably hearing this beeping is because not all the power is turned on to everything, and so the alarms, the batteries on the smoke detectors, carbon monoxide, are weak because they've been running off a battery when they should be directly hooked up for a while. So in this video, you're gonna hear beeping randomly throughout the whole thing. Don't worry, the video won't be that long, but let's go check out the update. So things that I gotta get done is this whole garage floor has to be epoxied and look pretty. It's gonna look real nice. I don't know the colors I'm gonna decide to do, but a buddy of mine owns a cool epoxy company that we're gonna go and pick out some colors, pick out some things, and get it to kind of flow and match. The stairs leading to the media room are finally done. I know it looks simple, it is a simple job, but it just took a little while. And the way lumber prices have been, oh my God, everything in this house cost me more than it should have. But we're getting towards the end. Now we're in the kitchen, and my crazy dog is running around in circles. Now we're in the kitchen. It's done as far as like all the major stuff, but I'm excited to cook a couple meals in this kitchen, but I'm still gonna order a lot of Uber Eats, don't worry. Here is the island that's in the kitchen with a smart IQ, I don't know what it's called, voice activated faucet. You have like a cup washer here. You have your microwave system in here. Washer and dryer. Country style sink, I think that's what they call it. And in here is the pantry. Inside the pantry, what they haven't put up yet, and you probably have seen these at the gym, it's a system that goes into the wall, and it saves you from going out and buying a bunch of water bottles, and it just fills up your water for you. And then it tells you how many water bottles you've saved. But from the kitchen, you go into the great room, and in this great room, you're gonna have your TV, couches, the whole nine. And up here, which hasn't been put in yet, and I'll show you later, is there's 6 speakers that line this ceiling here. They already got the brackets already up in the ceiling. It's just that they're custom cut, so you don't cut them in the same time you're putting in the drywall. Over here is the formal dining room. This is the foyer entry. And I'm gonna show you to the other side of the house that I won't be spending too much time in because I just don't have kids. This is bedroom, one of the bedrooms. And what you'll notice, and I'll show you later on, is every single bedroom, like I said, has a fiber line. It has 3 Cat 6s. So you wanna run as many Cat 6s as possible so that things don't rely on wireless. And then it has a traditional coax. Also here, you see this Cat 6 hanging out. It's gonna go a small 50-cent size piece thing that is josh.ai. And then in this corner here is another Cat 6, which is gonna run, it's a 7-inch, I think an 8-inch monitor, 8-inch screen that controls the whole room, the music, the whole nine, and all that stuff. And so inside of every room has that option. So it has all the cabling, it has the Cat 6, it has everything, so that you're doing more wired products versus wireless. And you're probably thinking, why? It's because wired is just more reliable and dependable. And so this is the hallway bath. This is your hallway bath, full bath, toilet. Here is the 2 sinks, long vanity from end to end, and I still have to get the mirrors in for all the bathrooms. The hallway here, you got another bedroom and another bedroom with the same configurations when it comes to technology. But most of you, if you've seen videos before, you've seen all that. Nothing real new to update. Let's go to the other side of the house where I'll be spending most of my time at. The master bedroom, the closet, the laundry room, things like that. All right, so here goes your hallway. So this is a master bedroom. Now this master bedroom is not huge. I didn't make an oversized master bedroom because the only thing that I like to have is like a minimalistic bedroom. My bed, 2 end tables, and that's it. And up here is gonna be the TV, which I don't watch that much, but it has the same configuration that all the other rooms have. Then you have your same spot for your 8-inch control 4 monitor and your Josh AI. Here's a cool spot. Spent a lot of time designing the bathroom, and here we go. So you have over a 6-foot tub there, pretty big. You also have this huge shower that has some cool features, and I'll show you. So you have 2 independent shower systems here that the water comes from here, here, and there. And also you have a wand that you can control as well. Now looking down here, this little black dot is from a system called, actually I forget what it's called. It's called Thermosol or something like that. But this is a full steamer. This is the reason why this is all glass as high as you can go is because the steam gets trapped in here, and it's a full-on commercial size steamer. Looking up, that's a rain shower head with speakers, and it also has light therapy in there, so it can change different colors, turn off the lights, take a relaxing shower, turn on the steamer, and you're rolling. And then over here, all of these valves and the temperature of everything in the shower is controlled by a module unit that sits right here. This module unit will control the music and the speakers above. It would also control the temperature. It would also control the pressure. It would also control exactly which areas that the water comes out of the shower. Now you can say you've been in the shower with me. Still haven't picked out the mirrors, but you can see floating vanity here. And what's pretty cool I like about this one is the toilet. This is not your ordinary toilet. It's automatic. The seats go up and down by itself, which means you don't get in trouble for keeping the seats up or down. But the cool thing is this is a full-on toilet. I've never had this many options when using a bathroom, and now we do. You can see all of those options. Can't wait to use that. So as you can see, building this house is not like a normal house. There's a lot of attention to details. There's a lot of smart stuff everywhere. There's speakers everywhere. There's lights everywhere. There's over 80 can lights throughout the house. I believe there's close to 40 speakers throughout the house, maybe a little overkill, but what we're standing in now is my master closet. I like it. Big, huge. All my everyday shoes are gonna go there. You got the island in the middle. This fan won't be there, it'll be somewhere else. But as you can see, this closet is exactly what the doctor ordered. So I can hang up all my black shirts and my black pants and have them all organized by the day of the week. Now we're in the laundry room with a sink, some cabinets here. Your washer and dryer is gonna go here. And then over here is gonna be like a custom doghouse for Bentley. And that's where Bentley's gonna have his doghouse in case he ever has to go up while we have guests over or something like that. Here's your cool hallway bath. I don't believe I have lights in there yet, but small hallway bath, looks pretty cool. And as you walk in from the garage, you have these options of shelves where you can put things that necessarily don't need to come all the way in the house, but could just be right there for convenience. Now let's go upstairs to the media room. And of course, Bentley's gonna try to beat us up there. Now the media room, what you're gonna have here is a 4K projector, which the screen there is gonna come down. And every single window in the house has, you'll see these cables over here. And the cables are to control, they're voice activated or remote controlled, and they control the shades. Every single window has independent shades in the house. This shade is gonna be particularly different because it's gonna cause what they call a blackout. This shade and that shade, so that this room becomes completely dark. Then the 4K projection system is gonna be there, and the projector is gonna drop out here. And there's gonna be speakers in this wall, that wall, and then there's 6 speakers going down there to give us an Dolby Atmos theater system. Now, some of the speakers that are going in around are here. Pretty cool speakers. As you can see, these things are gonna carry some bass. Let me try to get this out of here. Here's your speakers with the subwoofer, and these are gonna get placed in the ceiling here along, and then they're gonna get the white covering, go on top of it to where you're not really gonna see them, but you're definitely gonna hear them. And so here is the complete plan of where all the technology goes in the house. Pretty cool setup. And here goes another thing. Remember I talked about wireless? We don't really want to depend on wireless too much, but here you go. This wireless, there's 6 of these in the house that if you do use wireless, you do have a pretty nice hub of wireless capability everywhere. Now when it comes to internet and internet speed here, we're going with AT&T. Now what I've got is a dedicated fiber line. Now what that means is that fiber line is not shared with anybody else on the street. The internet is terribly expensive, but because I built a studio in the back of the house in a totally separate building, I'm gonna need fast, reliable, dedicated internet with the utmost up speed at all times. And so that's why we went with AT&T, because they were able to give us a dedicated fiber line, which is mainly used for big businesses with a lot of bandwidth requirements, and that's what we got. Now also upstairs is a full bathroom inside the media room area. Now let's go outside. Some of my favorite parts of the house is actually not inside the house. Because if you know me by now, I only go home to sleep. Most of the time I'm out and about, but I feel like with this new house, I'll be home more because most of the things I use during the day are gonna be right here on this property. We didn't buy 20 acres for no reason. I bought them because I want to be here for a while. Say now we're outside, catch me outside. Yeah, the pool. Let's go check this out. So there is a 40 by 20 pool with one of these, I think they're called a Baja lip or something like that. But it's basically a place where you can just put your ankles in the water and hang out instead of going all the way in the pool. The pool starts from, I believe, 4 feet all the way to like 7 feet. And I like it. Now the water is pretty disgusting right now because we haven't had the power necessary to run the pumps in order to get the filtration running and get the water clean. And not only that, if you're Canadian and you're watching this, call your geese back home. The Canadian geese are coming here and they're taking poops on my pretty concrete. I mean massive, like 50, not 50, maybe 20 birds at a time are coming here. They're pooping on this, so I had to get an eagle statue to scare these Canadian geese away. So if you're Canadian, listen, get your geese, call them back home. We don't need them here, I don't want them here. And then as you can see this building back here, I'm gonna save this for a whole nother video, but that is the new studio. It's 1,800 square feet of a brand new studio, state of the art. Like I said, I needed fast internet and I need it for a reason. So all of my new videos and all of my new stuff is gonna be coming out of that space back there. So the update is here, and all the way in the back of the building, I don't know if you can see the back of the property there. That is, where is it? Right there. That's the horse barn. It has up to 10 stalls. We'll probably only put 8. And once this house is complete, now the house is gonna be complete probably by the end of the month. It's not gonna take a lot of stuff. But the rest of the property is gonna take a while. You got over a mile worth of fence. You got a lot of landscaping to do, which you know anything about landscaping, it just takes some time. So the house will be livable very shortly, but the rest of the property has so much work to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. It's been a while. You see why it's been a while. We've kind of been stagnant, but we got some power in the house, temporary power. Next week we'll have permanent power. Then we can run this pool. Who knows, I might jump in the pool before you know it. And then we're gonna start on landscaping. Landscaping is so important. I went out and bought my own hydro seeder because they were charging so much per an acre. I told my landscaper, look, I'm just gonna buy a hydro seeder. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna lease it to you or rent it to you and you go out and make money with it. It'll pay for itself back and then we'll sell it. But in the next videos, we're gonna talk about the new studio. We're also gonna talk about the outdoor kitchen that's almost done. Well, not almost done, almost about to start. And so the outdoor kitchen is gonna have a bop in it. And if you don't know what a bop is, ask Kevin Hart. We're gonna put a bop in this joint. We're gonna introduce the horses to the property. So we got a lot to come in. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you do me a favor, like this video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. It costs you nothing to support the channel. And if you have any questions on anything in this house, or if there's some feature that you think I didn't mention while I'm still in the phase where I can add it, comment below on something I should definitely add to this house before they finish construction. And I appreciate you guys watching as always. Peace.